relates to the placement or arrangement of multimodal elements in a work of art, distinct from the subject of a work or what is depicted. The elements are organized according to the principles of art through the elements of design. Knowledge is defined through the social institution of art and the invention of the established artist. Visual composition is regulated by a Eurocentric worldview that seeks to regiment a group of artists as composers. Symmetry and geometry inform the study of composition because every piece of art, whether it is a song, a play, or a painting, has an internal structure. Standardized education emphasizes the framework of artistic composition between the notions of amateurism and mastery. Scale and proportion distinguish monumentalism in art, and composition enables artists to establish order.
Moment 2 states the emergence of bodily learning. Bodily learning can be experienced in a composition by how the learner's body physically engages with the work of art. Some works of art are meant to envelop or overpower the viewer. This is aligned with how authentic education states the emergence of individual curiosities. Only with the Alberta Program of Studies, it requires learners to explore the composition through bodily and personal engagement.
My former favorite participatory culture, high school music, composition is the ability to document musical ideas and develop them into more complex artistic structures. It is optional, and if music teachers don't incorporate it, they can still offer many ways in, like understanding musical theory, performing music, and sharing the history of music. But whose music is in the program of study? 600 years of white European men's music. Do only they merit study and playtime? No. This is too misplaced upon students and reflects a narrow situatedness. Teachers can intentionally dismantle the inherent hierarchies of who gets to compose and therefore create by teaching music outside the prescribed list. Revisit your music library for hidden gems and use your budget to find new compositions through which music students can interbe.
When thinking about the application of the principles of systemic sustainability education within the arts and more specifically arts programs, the first idea that comes to mind is the idea of more than human. While there are most certainly lessons in compositions that involve looking inward and composing pieces of art, music, dance, or drama that are about oneself, many composed pieces draw inspiration or are about the outside world. This composing of pieces external to the human may take form in many in-class activities. Examples include researching ideas during class, rehearsing in spaces external to the classroom, also known as found space performing, or playing characters that are more than a human character. I once, in an acting exercise, played an otter. My class went to the zoo, and we each chose an animal that reflected the character we were actually going to play. The next day, I spent the class getting into the mind of an otter and walking around the class as one. By focusing external to the human, arts-based classes open themselves to a whole host of different and exciting class activities that can further the students' understanding. While similar to activities they have done before, researching or practicing their composed pieces, the overall composing will enrich the class with this external perspective.